Florida has banned an AP psychology course over LGBTQ content. This comes after Florida banned AP African American Study courses. Florida Department of Education says this decision comes after it was decided that the course violated Florida laws. Florida's Parental Rights in Education Act ensures that sexual orientation and gender identity is not taught in Florida classrooms. People have reacted to this latest banning, and I've collected a few videos for you guys, so make sure you watch this video up to the end and leave your own thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get into the videos.
To me, I didn't think there was very much of a difference between banned and effectively banned, because there's really not, right? In one form or another, it's banned. Like I said, in one form or another, it's banned. What does ban mean? Officially or legally prohibit. An official or legal prohibition. Hence why they're saying effectively banned. I'm sorry, do you want me to change up my use of vocab for you? Looked up, what does effectively ban mean? Effective ban definition, English dictionary for learners. Something that is effective, works well, and produces the results that were intended. Effective, something that works well and produces the results that were intended. What were the intended results? I don't really know, because it seems like there's a lot. This party seems to want to abolish any sense of identity. Oh, we want to protect our kids. And you're protecting kids by not telling them what the word transgender means. You're protecting them by not telling them what gender means. You're protecting them by telling them, like, it doesn't exist. You want to protect them from knowing what it means to be homosexual, what it means to be heterosexual. Like, how is that protecting your kid? Because knowing these terms doesn't harm them. Let me read the most important part, since this person has a problem. The state has said districts are free to teach AP psychology only if it excludes any mention of these essential topics. As we shared in June, we cannot modify AP psychology in response to regulations that would censor college-level standards, credit, placement, and career readiness. Our policy remains unchanged. Any course that censors required course content cannot be labeled AP or advanced placement, and the AP psychology designation cannot be utilized on student transcript. College Board is not only used in Florida, it's used across the country. The AP exams at the end of every year commences. Students all across the country are taking the exam. You're expecting College Board to change its curriculum specifically for one bigoted state. You're ridiculous. Let me reiterate, they said it cannot be considered advanced placement because you get college credit for this course. Imagine a college student who has no idea what the term gender or sexual orientation mean. I don't think they would fare well in college. Some very basic vocab. Anyways, have a good day. Get well.
So apparently the state of Florida has blocked AP psychology because of the bill about not talking about sexual orientation and gender identities in class. I can't remember the exact name, the SB blah 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 blah, the one people are calling Don't Say Gay, and people are like, it's not called Don't Say Gay, whatever it's called. No more AP psychology in the state of Florida. Let's talk about it. So you can read this part here if you want to. So this is happening after they already made the decision to block AP African American Studies. And so College Board, the people who give out the AP exams, the ones who do the AP exams, the ones we hate College Board. But right now we don't hate College Board. But they said they could give it to them. Superintendents can give it in schools if they stop talking about LGBTQ things. Now that takes away from how sex and gender influence socialization and other aspects of development. And AP stands for advanced placement. It's kind of mimicking a college class. It's not exactly like dual enrollment like you could do in high school in Florida, but it's an advanced placement class. It is for advanced students, more advanced than a regular advanced course. And they think that they can't handle topics about sexual orientation. So the AP psychology exam and course has been a course for 30 years. It has had these lessons in them for 30 years. I took AP psychology in high school. I took this stuff. I learned this stuff about sexual orientation. Guess what? I just got more educated. 28,000 students took AP psychology prior to this year. And they're going to take away a course that 28,000 students would take. Maybe more, maybe less. I mean, the American Psychology Association is mad as fuck too. Like, I would be mad as fuck too, because this is so stupid. Psychology involves so many different things, and if you want to censor that, you got problems. The courses that AP is for usually are filled with juniors and seniors. So these are people that are about to go to college too, and you're censoring them. That's how you end up with uneducated people.
Hey guys, so you know a couple of days ago how I made a video about how Florida had introduced curriculum that claimed that parts of slavery could be beneficial to slaves? So along with trying to whitewash history, Florida has also effectively banned AP psychology courses. And they did this because of the course's curriculum on gender identity and sexuality. Specifically, the state's Department of Education informed the College Board that its AP psychology class is in violation of state law. That law being the Florida's Parental Rights in Education Act, or what many call the Don't Say Gay law. And mind you, this is literally coming some months after the state rejected the idea of AP African and African American history courses, because they deemed those courses would be of no educational value. At this point, Florida's not even trying to hide the fact that it doesn't like Black or queer people.
So it started with the AP African American Studies course that was banned by this guy and his people because it lacked educational value. Then they said that they're going to introduce curriculum into Florida schools which teaches children that African Americans that were enslaved benefited from slavery in certain aspects. Now AP psychology is virtually banned in Florida high schools over sexuality lessons. Why is AP psychology basically banned in Florida schools? Because the Florida Department of Education has told the College Board that it is in violation of state law, because the class includes topics regarding sexual orientation and gender identity. I am so happy that when I came up in the Florida public school system, this clown was not in charge of anything regarding education. And I took AP psychology here in Florida from the College Board my senior year of high school. It is absolutely stupid to think that an AP psychology course, a college level course, is not going to touch on topics regarding sexual orientation and gender identity. Those are obviously things that are essential to a person's identity, to their psychology, to their thoughts, to the way they act, the way they project themselves into the world. Like, how stupid can you be? How hateful can you be? You learn so many things in that course about how the brain works, different hormones in your brain, different mental health disorders, different addictions, about different psychologists, like so many different things that are so productive and knowledgeable for a young mind that now kids are going to be robbed of that. All because this guy hates trans people, hates gay people, hates LGBTQ people in general. And according to the College Board, the state of Florida told them that districts are free to teach AP psychology only if it excludes any mention of these topics, sexual orientation and gender identity. I don't know what curse there is in Florida, if there's any karma that we as a collective in the state are paying for, any brujeria that they did to the state in general. Something has to be going on for us to be having to deal with this nonsense on a daily basis.
So we are still trying to recover from, Black people benefited from slavery. Now this. How many bannings are people of Florida going to take before they really seriously take actions? Because I'm guessing this is getting out of hand. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I will definitely see you in my next video.